This is Lazy London Gamer, and I'd like to welcome you to my episode 2 of the Tooting and Mitcham save. We left off with a 1-1 draw against Folkestone in the opening game of the season, and since then we've been doing pretty well. We had a 4-3 win over Whiteley Leaf, and that game we actually went 2-0 down and managed to pull it back with Reece getting a hat-trick. Halfway through that game I changed my sort of tactics from being a fluid structure to being a structured structure, which seemed to have made our squad a little bit more solid. We followed that up with a 3-1 win over Herne Bay, with Derby getting 2 and Newton getting 1. We actually missed a penalty as well. Then I had a friendly which my assistant for some reason arranged, which didn't give us very much time to wait and train. So the next game against Chipstead we had a 2-1 loss, which was well deserved actually, to be honest with you. They went 2-0 up and we just really struggled to get back into the game. Next one we had an emphatic 4-1 victory over Walton and Hersham, where we dominated from the beginning and a late goal from Joshua King pulled it back. But yeah, that was a good one. And my last game I played was against Hyde, where we had a comfortable 2-0 win and we dominated the game. And yeah, so that leaves us second in the table and equal on points with Folkestone, who we lost to before. So my team that I'm going to play is Heister in goal, because my first choice goalkeeper Mealing got injured and is now out for a week, which was disappointing because when Heiser came on, first thing he did was make a mistake, which was obviously not good. Nwanku, a nice creative little player that I've got, he's out for 3 days, isn't really in my first 11 anyway. Potter, my youth goalkeeper, is also injured. He's actually developing quite nicely. Tyrell was injured, which is a big blow, because unfortunately Wise has been making a lot of mistakes and just generally hasn't been very well, and now we're sort of struggling with fitness in there. Maybe I'll change that by putting Pascal Thompson in, who's a little less sharp but overall seems a bit better. Yeah, here we go. I think this is the team I'm going to go for, and we're going to get into the first match of the episode then, against Three Bridges. So I'm hoping that long term on this save, obviously I can get into the regular leagues and try and make myself a real force into the European Championships. That's a long way off and I'll probably get fired by then. So I'm going to say to my players, go and pick up where you left off, which seems to have done quite well, and hopefully we can go and win this game against Three Bridges. So I'm presuming this is not going to be a goal straight away, but I'll go for it anyway. Yeah, I didn't think so. I put it on slower so that it's easier for me to help commentate, because I need to gain experience before I can go any faster than this, I'm afraid. Although there's no highlights in the first half, and it's a very even game, as you can see, and literally no highlights. I'm going to be a little annoyed with that and tell them that I'm not happy with their performance. Luckily my health and fitness has become a little better than last time. So Three Bridges kick off, Leach on the right hand side, yep, and there was nothing there. And I see this going the same way as the first half. So let me try and make a change. I'm going to put Sawyer on for Derby, and let me put Pinnock on for Newton, see if that makes a difference on the wings. And if nothing changes by 70 minutes, I'll bring on a central midfielder. Very sorry for this, guys. It's obviously not the most entertaining game, and I'm going to push it into overload to see if we can just put something on there. And we get a corner and it's crossed in and well cleared by the defender. Now Peru on the counter attacks, and he's running down the left hand side and he's got support, unfortunately. My players are pressing him well, but he crosses it in, and Gonzalez almost scores from the other side of the pitch. Now they have the corner, crossing it into the box, and well cleared out by my defender for a throw-in. Unfortunately, we haven't had a highlight yet for us this game, apart from the first one, and it's 5 minutes to go, and it doesn't look like we're going to gain one. And their goalkeeper boots it up the pitch and is well taken out by our defender, straight into their midfield. Peru onto Macy, pass straight on. Sawyer, through ball to Reese, hopefully he can get one here, and he's clear, and 1-0, our first highlight of the game. And that's probably the win as well. It's the 88th minute, so I'm going to flip it into defensive, and hopefully we can see this game off. And we remain level on points with Folkestone at the top of the table. And now we've got to do the defence. In towards the centre. Nicely picked up by Wise. And straight out by the goalkeeper to their player, Gonzalez. What a poor pass that was. Yep, there we go, a 1-0 win. I'm feeling pretty pleased with that. We didn't play the best of our lives, but we got a win nonetheless. And I'm going to tell them that we got away with it, because I expected a little more, to be honest, with the way we've been playing. And Cronin got man of the match with 5 key passes. The next game is against Ramsgate, which I'm intrigued by. So the biggest issue I have right now is the fitness, and because my staff and my staffing attributes are not very good, I'm struggling a lot with the injuries, which is unfortunate. I tried to get a senior affiliate club, which didn't really work out because no one was interested. That's what happens when you're so far down the leagues, I guess. And luckily finances are looking good. We're looking to get 100 grand profit at least this season. I don't really trust the projections usually, but there's no expenditure on the game, so there we go. I'll see what's going on. And here we go into the squad selection now. Yeah, Cronin didn't have a great game. Yeah, I guess he did. Wrong one, my bad. McCubbin didn't have a great game, so I'm going to replace him for this one. And I'm going to have Sawyer start because he seemed to do alright as well. Yeah, I think I'll stick with this team and go into the second game against Ramsgate, where I will probably tell them, let's see what the options are. I will tell them that I want them to show me what they can do and go for a passionate, I believe we have what it takes. Just to try and get them a little riled up, because the other options weren't particularly good. And here we go, we kick off the match. There we go. So Alimi on the ball, passes back to Pascal Johnson. Now Hawks has the ball and is going to throw it in, and we intercepted that well, and Davies on the left hand side, and he gets tackled, nice tackle. Now they've got it on the right and they're passing it back to their goalkeeper, which might not end well on this league. Let's see what he can do with it. And he lobs it forwards, and a nice interception down to Davies. And now Reese has got the ball and he's going to put it back to Almi and into Sawyer, who's not lovely through ball to Reese. He passes it on to Newton, who hits the post unfortunately, and it goes out. And now it's cleared, and it's the end of the highlight. And now we've got Cronin in the middle, Newton on the right into Sawyer, who's going to pass it back out to Treacher, heads it over to Newton, who crosses it in, and Davies has a shot and the goalkeeper saves it, and then Sawyer can't make the rebound. Does get a corner though. And now we're going to blast in the corner, and Reese was just beaten to the ball, and Sawyer goes out to Almi again, who has a nice cross, and again it's cleared. This time it's a throw-in. So nice encouraging start to the game, and we'll see what happens in the rest of it basically. A little bit more interesting than the last game as well. Oh, Davis has got a yellow card, not good, not good. Although I said that earlier, and now we seem to be lacking on highlights. Ball comes in and Stubbs has it on the right hand side for them, passes it through and it's intercepted. So now we've got Davies on the left who tries a long ball and it fails and it gets out to wide. Sawyer passes it through to Newton on the right hand side, who does a lovely early cross, and Reese puts it past the goalkeeper, who comes out at his feet. 1-0 to Tooting, which is very good because I didn't think we were doing that well, to be honest. It puts us top of the table though, and 2 points clear at this point in time. I'm going to tell my lads that was a lovely effort, and they should keep it going. I've got a problem with Davies not playing too well, so I'm going to bring him off and put Derby on, see how he does on the left hand side. And we're struggling with highlights yet again. So it's 60 minutes in. I'm going to make another substitution, and Cronin is going to come off and McCubbin's going to come on. Hopefully he can give that little creative edge that we need. 60 minutes and still nothing. There we go. There's a throw into Ramsgate, sorry. Oh, nice cross in, and oh, nice save by the goalkeeper. The volley was well struck, but he managed to get it out. Now we've got Stubbs on the ball. Okay, I'm going to make my final substitution, and Wise is coming off for Slater. Let's hope we can carry this on. And we've got Treacher on there, plays it out to Sawyer, back to Treacher, early cross, goes into Derby on the other side of the pitch. Nice through ball, oh, and well saved by their goalkeeper. And my goalkeeper, long ball forward, obviously is going to get intercepted. Nice little header down to the left hand side for Ramsgate, intercepted well, onto Reese. Reese onto Sawyer, who pulls it back, and then it goes out to the wing to Newton, pulls it back into Sawyer, pulls it back out to Treacher. Oh, lovely cross and a lovely header, rose above those defenders to get the goal by Reese. 2-0, definitely keeps us on top. And this looks like the end of the match, really. I'm going to throw it into defensive to hopefully keep this lead. And I'm a very conservative player sometimes, as you might be able to tell. And they've got a corner and they cross it in, and it's a lovely goal, poor defending. He just picked him out, and that was that. The goalkeeper didn't even move. And this looks like the end of the match. 2-1 win, I'm happy with that. I would have preferred if they hadn't scored, but never mind. So I'm going to say it was a good win, and yeah, that puts us top of the table, and I'm happy with that. I'm going to simulate another 5 matches for the next episode, and I'll see you back at the Burgess Hill match, and we'll do Burgess Hill and Dorking Wanderers, and hopefully we'll still be at the top of the league. So thank you for watching. This has been Lazy London Gamer, and I hope you like the video and you subscribe and like it for more episodes. Thank you very much. Bye bye.